We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Come out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander in Johanna. We've been out here on these streets since 1969, man. Letting brothers and sisters know the truth of this Bible. Let them know that they're the chosen people of God. Right. The so-called Blacks, Latinos, Native Americans are the chosen people of God, and the world disagrees. You understand? The world hates the fact that the so-called Black and Latino man can go through the atrocities that this cesspool called America has put us through, and we are still surviving and living. They are upset that we can get through all the years of attempted genocide and still be a happy people. They're upset at the fact that they put abortion clinics all in our neighborhood, but yet and still the Most High God allows us to be fruitful and multiply and have these children. They've tried to kill us with mass incarceration, but they couldn't do it. We still got brothers out here on these streets learning and teaching. You understand? They tried to make the black man seem and Latino man seem like he was the dumbest thing walking on earth. Yet and still, he can't stop us from being the greatest inventors that ever walked on the face of this earth. You understand? The white man has tried many tricks up his sleeve to destroy the spirit of the so-called Black and Latino man. The white man has tried his best, even to this day, to make the black man the greatest homosexual to walk on the face of this earth. You understand? The white man has tried to make the black woman the most masculine thing walking on the face of this earth. But yet still, whatever tricks and trade that he tries to put on us, we continue to step through and over, beyond and past the traps that he has set. You understand? For over 500 years, we have been in a domestic violence relationship with America. You understand? We did everything America made us to do and everything America wants us to do. We picked this cotton, we picked this sugar, we picked this tobacco, we were whipped, beat, castrated, we had our communities burned down. You understand? We took on this white Jesus, we took on this crack cocaine, we took on his heroin, we took his K2, we took his tobacco, we took his white women, we took his guns, his violence, we took everything the white man had to offer us. We took hate of the black man. Everything that the white man had to offer us, we did it and did it with perfection. We still do it to this very day. You understand? We sit up in the Muslim mosque and praise the Arabs. We sit in a Christian church and cry to a white Jesus. You understand? We did everything this white man allowed us to do. We sit here in Harlem right now and watch the white man walk through Harlem as he gentrifies Harlem. You understand? And you know what? Us being such a lovable, peaceful people, we allow the white man come here, buy up all the brownstones. You understand? While we sit here on heroin and dope and sit in front of the meth clinic nodding off and drooling and walking around in our goddamn underwear. We did everything that the white man wants us to do. Right. And black man, it's about time right now that we give the white man back all of his poison. We give him back all of his K2, all of his fentanyl, give him back all his Newports, give him back everything that he did to destroy us. Give it all back. Give him back his abortion clinics. Give it all back. You understand? Because it's time right now for us to come up out of America, to step out of this cesspool that we've been drowning in for so damn long. You understand? There's not a black man on earth that can't say honestly that the white man is not the goddamn devil. You understand? And he's proud of it. Look at him. Right here on 125th Street, the white man got enough pride to raise his white fist in the air and be proud to be a devil black man. Don't you see what they do to your face? Don't you see what they do to our community? Don't you see they try to do to your spirit? The pride that this white man has to stand on 125th Street and raise his white power hand. He has the audacity to do it. Why? Because he knows that the black man loves him so much and he hates his own damn brother. They hate to hear us talk. Meanwhile, the white man can walk by and put his white power fist right in the air, walk in CVS, walk right out, and walk down the street and get a black woman too. Right. You see what happened to the sister that was in love with that white man because the black man don't make enough money. Right. And now she's dead. Now she needs a GoFundMe to get her body back from Africa. You understand? Ask Janae. You understand? Black man didn't make enough money, so she went and decided she gonna go get her a good old white man. You understand? She wanted to go get her a good old white man, and guess what? That white man, a white millionaire, that white man went, and guess what? That sister is not here no more. You understand? He had the audacity to look that black sister right in her eyes as he strangled her life. I'm sure he called her a nigger and everything else as he strangled her life. As he watched her blood vessels pop in her eyeballs and she gasped for air, I guarantee at that moment she wished she had a poor, struggling black man to protect her. You understand? I'm sure at that moment when she was gasping for her last breath, she wished she could have a man like her father. As that white man strangled her and looked in her eyes. You understand? And she thought that white man was making love to her when that white man was just fulfilling a fetish. You understand? And she decided to turn her back on the greatest thing walking on the face of this earth, on the man that can survive all of this trauma that this white man put us through, all of this PTSD that this white man put us through. And you can sit there and say, stop blaming the white man. Well, goddamn it, who's the one that put us in this position?
Right.
We should be happy we're making the best of it, the best we can. Right. A black man that's not jumping off a building, killing yourself, you should be proud of yourself that you're not doing that. Because if a white man spent 30 seconds in a black man's shoes, he would jump off a goddamn bridge.
Right.
You understand? That's how solid and strong you are, black man. You understand? And it's time for the black and Latino man to step out of America as Iran sends their bombs and missiles to destroy this place. This is not our fight. You understand? We got another fight that we have to fight. We got to fight within ourselves that we have to fix. We got a house, we got to clean up our goddamn self. We don't got time to run over there with Trump and the Proud Boys to go and fight some Iranians that are still going to be in Harlem selling you halal food.
Right.
We don't got time to fight against that. What we have time to fight against is the violence that we have amongst our people. Is the drugs that the white man puts in our neighborhood. Ain't a nigga alive that knows somebody that got a poppy field. Ain't a nigga alive that knows somebody that's making Uzis in the projects.
Right.
Ain't nobody that's doing that. All we know is how can it get here? The white man brings it here. And what do? Make us poor enough to eat it up and to suck it up. You understand? That's what happens to the white man. The scariest thing to a white man is a young, strong black man.
Right.
You understand? That's the scariest thing to society right now. Is a young, strong black man that got his head on his shoulders, that loves his people, that takes care of his family, that'll protect himself. You understand? That'll stand on his morals and his values and his principles and his ethics and his values. That's the scariest thing to white society. A black man that's woken up. Not a black man with a gun, not a black man with a grenade or a missile, but a black man with a brain and a spirit and a soul that he received from the Most High God. That's scary to the white man. You understand? That is destructive to the white man. You gotta know who you are, black man. You gotta know exactly who you are. We don't got time to fight about frivolous, small little things.
Right.
We don't got time to fight about blocks that we don't own, buildings that we don't own. We don't got time to fight about that. Fight about drugs that's not ours. You understand? We don't got time for these things. Go to Ecclesiastes 3:1. There's a time and a season for everything. And right now, black man, this is the time right now to take your spirit, to take your soul, and come out of America. You understand? And when I say, when I'm not talking physically, leave America, to hell with the white man, we made it and we're going to keep it. This is our goddamn land. What we got to do is remove ourselves from the philosophies of this white man. No, it's not okay, black man, to be a homosexual. Right. No, it's not okay, sister, to abort that baby. No, it's not okay to sit there and smoke all that weed. No, it's not okay to sit there and sniff cocaine and fentanyl. No, it's not okay for families to break up. No, it's not all right to sit in a Christian church as the homosexual pastor sits up there and bangs on a tambourine and tells you lies. No, that's not okay to be in a Muslim mosque and dye your beard orange as the Arabs go to war with America and they hate your guts. As the Arabs sit there and rape all your black women and turn them into slaves and concubines and everything else. How dare we form a religion or getting a religion that hates our goddamn guts. We gave America all of our spirit long enough. And it's time for us to come out of America, black man. It's time for us to come out of America, Latino man, woman, and child. You understand? Why don't they send those ICE agents over there and start deporting these Iranians and leave the goddamn Puerto Ricans and Mexicans and Dominicans alone? Why don't they do that? How come I still can get some goddamn halal food? Why can I still get that? Isn't there a war in the Middle East? Isn't there a goddamn war going on? Where's ICE? Where's ICE? I can put out a goddamn bunch of corner stores. Where's ICE? They got Lucy's down the street and blood wraps. Where's ICE? But you're worried about a Mexican selling oranges.
Right.
Take your spirit out of America. Take your mind out of America. And the time is now.
That's right.
Read it.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. Right. To everything there is a season.
Say it again.
To everything there is a season.
To everything on the face of this earth, there's a goddamn season. What does that mean? There's a time for everything. You understand? And guess what, black man? We love this white man so much for so long. We fought in all of his wars. We fought in every single war. And you know what happened to brothers that fought in the Civil War and World War I and all of that? When they came home, they lynched them from fire escapes and light poles right here in New York City. They made sure they put on their uniform and lynched them right here in New York City. You understand? Right down there in Central Park, it used to be Seneca Village. They destroyed it so white people can walk dogs. So white people can go look at birds. They got a goddamn bird park. You understand? When there was a flourishing Latino American neighborhood, when there was a flourishing black neighborhood, it was flourishing. And he said, nigga, the birds are more important than you. You understand?